Hi, this is Megan with Bethel Budgets, and I'm here because it is more than just math. Perhaps you've built a budget at some point and you've laid out your expenses and you've laid out your income, and you thought it's simple, I'll just stick to what's on the paper. But then life happens and it doesn't work out. The reason is because it is more than just math. And that's where I come in. Let's do this together. Don't give up. You've got this. Today's video is an update about how our February challenge is going. Over on my channel and in my Budget Babes group, we've been participating in February. You've seen my shorts, I'm sure, where I have been updating you every day on how I've been doing, but I wanted to take some time today to tell you about my babes and how they're doing. So I have this group we call ourselves the Budget Babes. There's about 17 families that participate, and it's usually the wives or the women that come. They're not all married, but they share a budget with somebody. Either it's adult children, or they have a live-in boyfriend or something, or a fiance. They share their budget with somebody, but anyway, it's the babes that come. And so we have a good time. We call it a budget party, and we close out our budgets, we build our budgets, and we have snacks and we have a good time. So we call it a party, but it's more like a support group. We have a text group. We talk to each other in and offer support all week long. And every month we get together. So this is what we are doing. My sister started this challenge in this group, and it's been going really well. Every week they get to fill in a new heart for every time they check in with me. And I have been getting updates from them every Saturday. I say, okay, we had a little crash. Okay, so every Saturday they check in with me and they let me know how they're doing with their challenge. And we talk things through. Okay, what is challenging about this challenge? What's going well? So we talk about all of these things, and I wanted to share some stories with you about how the babes are doing, because you've seen my daily updates. You know how I'm doing. I've given up Instacart, and my total savings so far is $117.38. We're on day 14. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. Okay, so I've got my remarkable here where I kept all my notes. So I'll be looking down for just a second and I'll look back up. But um, our friend Bree, who gave up coffee, she was a 5 day a week coffee drinker, but more than one coffee at Starbucks. She was doing 2 or 3 coffees a day, and she has stuck to one coffee a week, just one coffee a week, and she has stuck to it the whole time. I can't wait to see when she compares her expenses from last month to this month, how much money she's saved, because it's going to be huge. And then Katie, she is my number one fan, by the way, which I appreciate. She has been tracking unnecessary spending, but also her temptation. She has only been tempted one time to spend, but she has done absolutely amazing with this challenge. She hasn't spent any unnecessary money the entire month of February or February so far. And Courtney, she was giving up dining out. She hasn't dined out a single time all month. So gold star for Brie, gold star for Katie, and gold star for Courtney. Bonus points all around. Our friend Ashley, one of the babes, has been struggling with the challenge, but she's been saving like crazy this month and has almost met her emergency fund. So props to Ashley. Gold star for you. We're very, very, very happy for you. And Becca, I'm really, really excited about this one. So, her and her husband have been working so, so hard for months. And one of the problems that they've been having is they're dining out. So, the two of them, they went extreme. They decided to not dine out the entire month of February. And so, they're the ones that made this calendar. They made this huge calendar of 30 meals because they started a couple days before January, actually. They jumped in like right whenever their budget started or their calendar started. So they made this 30 days of meals in this calendar, and it was mostly things that they already had. They have to go pick up a few fresh things, but they just pick a meal from this calendar every time it's time to eat instead of going out. And then what she's done is she looked at her past couple of months of expenses and she did some estimating, and she estimated that she was spending about $33 a day in dining out, like if you averaged it out over the whole month. So far, she's guessing she's saved around $300 this month on the Free Brewery Challenge. She's super excited to see how much debt she can pay off and how many of her sinking funds she can fill up with this. So that's the props to you, gold star, bonus points, Becca. I'm really proud of you. And then Kayla, this was really interesting. She's doing okay with her challenge. She thought she went a little conservative. She wishes she had challenged herself more, which I was really proud of that insight because I'm all about the behaviors. It's not just math. That's, you hear me say that a million times. It's not just math. She wished she would have challenged herself more. So I'm really happy that she recognized that. And I can't wait to see what she does with our next challenge that we do. I think our next challenge is in July, so stay tuned and join us for that one. So, Gold Star Kayla. And then, as I said, I am all about the behaviors and it's more than just math. So, next up is Lila, and she has no idea really how much she spent, but she's starting to look back at her previous months in her budget, and she's going to start calculating that, but she hasn't eaten out. Her goal was to not eat out. She wanted to meal prep and meal plan better. And what she said was that she has not eaten out, but she says it's been an eye opening experience. She's realizing that fast food was a compensation for lack of planning and prep. And that to me, just I told her I did a happy dance when she sent that because that is the behaviors, the more than just math types of realizations that I'm after on this channel. It's not just math. We can't just be adding with a calculator. We have to look at our behaviors. We have to look at these repeated things that we're doing, try to figure out what's happening, and then change those mindsets to make a difference. And I'm seeing that happen with these girls in this challenge. And I'm just so excited. I've seen it happen with myself. I wanted to do this with the people that I was budgeting with. And I am just so impressed with how this is going and the changes that it's made for me and the changes that I'm seeing in the babes and the changes that it's having on not just their expenses because it's not just math, but their behaviors and their thinking as well. So I am super excited. Next week in our update, Freebury update, we're going to talk about maybe some of the things that haven't gone well and what we should look at for the next challenge. And then the week 4 update, we're going to look at the overall big picture and see how everybody really did. We'll come back with some numbers, which will be really exciting, and some testimonies about things that they've noticed their behaviors changing. So thank you for joining us. If it's not too late, if you haven't joined us in this Free Brewery Challenge, come join us. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a challenge, but it's been life changing. So I hope you'll come join us in this challenge. Have a great day. Don't give up. You've got this.